Vamos a hacer una nueva. Vamos a iniciar el pinche juego de nuevo. La verdad es que ya ni me acuerdo en qué iba. Así que iniciamos con el Watchdog Legion. Besito en el yoyopo. El último que jugamos fue el Watchdog 2. Así que vamos a ver qué está pasando acá. Porque aquí puedo jugar con cualquier personaje que te encuentres y reclutar y hacerlo Dedsec. Y cada uno tiene diferentes habilidades. Así que vamos a ver qué pasa, qué sucede. ¿Qué nos trae el jueguito de nuevo? Acuérdense que eso va a ir para... Esto va para YouTube también, así que por eso están desactivadas las alertas.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Tenemos al vato en lancha.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, mommy, dile.
I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
A la Taden le gustaba Dalton.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
Yo sigo.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Estas animaciones de...
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
De neutralización están... Ah, nice.
Copy that. Tick tock.
Lo que siento que está bastante roto es esto del caminar en silencio, porque no te detecta. Pero nadie, güey. O sea, ahí hice un gran ruido. Ah, qué chingada, aquí está.
They've got loads of Dedsec gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like Dedsec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Bueno, sí, ya sabemos que le quieren echar. La verdad,
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Todo el tiempo le quieren echar la culpa a Dedsec. O sea, no hay nada. Sorry, me quedé callado de ahí porque a veces me vas a una más que el juego, entonces.
Fireworks alive.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Tire, 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 tire. No, hombre.
They've staged Dedsec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are gonna blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Hey, Slasher. Un besito en el pues gracias por ese follow, hermano. Sorry que las alertas no están sonando. Y esto lo subo a YouTube, entonces para que quede un poco más limpio a la hora de subirlo, entonces las he desactivado. Se le agradece, hermano, el follow. La verdad que la idea de esto es grabar el juego y también si alguien en vivo también quiere estarlo viendo cómo hago las cosas, chido, entonces es como un doble propósito. ¿Y cómo abre las puertas? A chingadas.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the center of government.
Contexto: quieren volar el parlamento.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Ok, tenemos un chingamadral de gente detrás de nosotros.
Quadrant clear.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Bueno.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendices now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bueno.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down.
Bueno, ya no volverá a su hermano.
Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Bueno.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Bueno, salió mejor de lo que esperaba.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo.
Estamos poderosos. ¡Nos vamos a morir!
No.
¡Vamos a vivir! ¡Nos vamos a morir!
I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day.
Ok, Zero Day está bien enfermo, pero bueno. Dalton, y si corres, te va a romper el Anastasio, hijo. Corre.
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
No. Bueno. Lo hicieron queso suizo a mi hermano. Ganaron los malos.
Moments ago, a series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected...
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families, and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused
Press conference today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down Dedsec, the terrorist group responsible for force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of Dedsec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Getting a long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group Dedsec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
Bueno. Se puso fea la cosa. Se puso muy, muy fea la cosa. Albion agarró el poder. Está jodiendo a medio mundo.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot Dedsec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, Dedsec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up Dedsec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than Dedsec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing Dedsec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? Dedsec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, Dedsec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find Dedsec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you?
Ok, una estaba dependiendo de Dedsec, la otra estaba dependiendo que el clan Kelly, que es puro delincuente, pues no puede volar el parlamento. Algo estúpido el argumento, pero bueno. Sí hay gente así.
Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Ok, aquí viene la parte. Quiero ver. Y con eso te armamos un equipo que va a hacer diferentes cosas. O sea, unos nos ayudan porque cuando nos madrean o los mandan al hospital o son arrestados. Si son arrestados, ocupamos un abogado, nos saca antes de tiempo. Si tenemos un doctor o un especialista médico ahí, las lesiones duran menos. Entonces, así va la cosa.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, Dedsec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
All right.
Ok, vamos a ver, está acá. Es el mejor parqueo que ustedes van a ver en su pinche vida.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't Dedsec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
As long as I don't have to cut my pant or unlock some ancient blood seal, we should be fine.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Wish me luck. Hello? Anyone there? I better get the power back on.
Digo. Ahora vamos a pasar el tutorial. Esta parte pues me la voy a saltar, la voy a cortar del video, así que qué pedo, ¿cómo están?
No Dedsec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Sabine sent me. I'm a friend.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, Dedsec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the Dedsec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Vamos a reconectar a Bagley.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group Dedsec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Who could be brazen enough to set Dedsec up for the bombings?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed Dedsec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Bueno, era obvio. Que los iban a culpar, pero...
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Well, Ross Clark, I'm glad you're still with us.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Listen me. As far as London is concerned, Dedsec is responsible for the bombings. And anyone still working for them is persona non grata.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if Dedsec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance.
Como la resistencia.
It starts with you. What do you say?
Well, sometimes you have to do what's right.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to Dedsec.
Bueno, primero lo primero y antes que nada, creo que tenemos que liberar los distritos.
Now, it would be Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Nos va a hablar Sabina.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that Dedsec are fighting along with them.
Absolutely. And we'll help take down the people who are exploiting this tragedy.
Albion PMCs have occupied this city. Anyone they don't like gets locked up and beaten.
Yeah, and Clan Kelly's using this chance to fuck over everyone. We've got to do something about him.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out Dedsec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed Dedsec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Okay. Lo primero.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Bueno, lo primero es lo primero y lo segundo es lo segundo. Y lo tercero es lo tercero. Así que procederemos a... Antes de irnos a hacer las misiones, creo que nos vamos a echar la liberación de todos los distritos.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent Dedsec now.
Qué bueno que yo represento a Dedsec, soy más bonito que todos ustedes. Va, vamos a la primera misión de esto y...
I'm here.
Al fin me va dando lo de zonas restringidas.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Aquí está. Me pica el ojo. Vamos a meternos. A ver. Toqueteamos aquí botoncitos que yo no entiendo.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
¿Esa onda?
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Soy un hackers. Soy un super hacker. Mondongo. Bueno, vámonos. Qué sucios activaron esto.
Bagley, how can we get you this AR reconstruction tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the Dedsec network and clone my own version.
Okay. You have a plan to get the server off the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Got any idea where I might find this heavy lifter, Bagley?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Obviously, Bagley.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Ok, vamos a ir a buscar a un constructor así mamaláctico que le sepa al manejo de maquinaria pesada. Hola.
You don't strike me as the kind of person who waits for someone to come save them. You're ready to fight for freedom.
You're Dedsec, right? Got a situation you can help with.
That's what we're here for. What's going on?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
All right. Leave it with us.
No, that's not... You're not listening to me.
Mira, compa. Vamos a hacer algo.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Copy.
¿A dónde nos vamos a infiltrar o qué? El Bagley te manda como que si fueras Power Ranger, loco. Te vas a infiltrar aquí, vas a borrar esto, vas a tronarte como 60 personas y GG. No te preocupes, no te vas a morir. ¿Qué fue, chico? Sí. Ay, fue puta. Ay. Au. La moto, Chumil, la moto. Híjole, como cuando no le cuesta mucho las cosas, vale madre. Mira, ve cómo lo hizo, mira, ve. Pinche capo, ya lo hicimos leña, chono.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Quiero ver, todavía tengo que botar aquí. Guachá, mira.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your... Transfer complete.
No me voy a poner a conseguir todas las máscaras y todas esas ondas porque me va a llevar un chingamadral de tiempo y ajá, y así es la vida, de grandoso, a veces bello, a veces rosa. A ver. Completa todos los rings de boxeo.
We cleared your marker with Clan Kelly. You are indebted no longer. I hope you can do something positive with this new lease of life.
What a relief. You know, despite what I've heard recently, you lot are real decent.
Want to put your skills to good use? Dedsec is always up for new blood.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to make a difference.
Dedsec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
Dedsec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
What a time we are living in. Here, your new kit.
Feels like the point of no return, yeah? Once I'm in, don't reckon I can just carry on like normal. Job, friends, whatever.
What's normal? When the people that are meant to protect us can now murder us.
I know it's fucked up, and I know I want to do something about it. I'm just not sure if I can walk away from it all.
You aren't leaving anyone behind. You're making London safe so people can have a life again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Bienvenido a la Resistencia.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
All right, I'm going.
Nice. Mobility and speed.
Movimiento me lo llevo. hombre. 10 de 10.
Oi, get out of here! I got the server loaded into your ride. Oi! Don't drive like a dickhead. Wouldn't want you to blow it up.
Cheers. Everything is going full throttle ever since we joined up, don't it?
Usted me aceleró.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location.
Brum, brum.
This is brilliant. Look.
Sal del vehículo. Pimienta del vehículo. Sal de ajo del vehículo.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right. Scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell. Do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Porque Bagley piensa.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
What the fuck do I do about these things?
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
La regué, me tenía que haber metido con la cosa de trabajador porque era más fácil.
He's looking to automate our jobs, mate. This is no joke. Director Cass? You're serious? Who told you that? Friend over in R&D. The shit he's told me about background checks and...
Me quebré el hocico ahí. Pata.
What the hell? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Something fucking banged it up. What is it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Ah, genial. Ahora me tengo que ir a ver y meterme en todos lados.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Vato, güey. Tranquilamente estaba paseando ahí. Tranqui, trabajo, solo cuida la construcción y que te llegue una menco, una tremenda animal y te zampe en el hocico, no. Pobrecito.
That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Yep.
Bueno, no por explorar, sino por encontrar. Puro secreto.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back here? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Like Clan Kelly? Are you seriously telling me that Clan fucking Kelly was behind the bombings?
I think the Kellys were the supplier. And that makes this a handoff.
Who were they meeting? Didn't seem like she was in their crew. You think she was working with Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Oi, Bagley, you figure out who was running the spider bot.
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
You what? The feds were watching this shit go down.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Right. So should I just quantum leap through that pile of shit?
Quantum tunnel technology's at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Yep.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
Fucking Zero Day. It's their signature.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you hired to supply all the targets? Got it. We're all I need to know.
Fuck. Zero Day was using a bunch of different crews to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Okay.
That's fucking fire.
Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Of course, the fucking cops knew who the real bombers were and they haven't fucking said shit to clear Dedsec.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Oh shit, Albion has completely taken over the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Never thought I'd miss the cops. Just one more way the world is broken.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
Oi, Bagley, is this our Spider-Bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you tell who the last user was?
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Will do.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This Spider-Bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected.
Got it.
Scanning Spider-Bot and accessing its internal drives. While analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spider-Bot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location? Oh, this shit keeps getting weirder. Let's go find out what we can.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
No soy agente de Albion, pero la camioneta decía gratis.
The GPS history of the Spider-Bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely damp location several times.
Out of the way and gross. Good place to plan a terrorist attack.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Oi, Bagley, you got a way in here?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Run them out!
Ok, Puente de Lambert. A ver. ¿Qué es eso?
Holy fucking shit! There's like a whole secret bunker down there. Looks like an off-the-books cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
What the fuck were they working on that led them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
¿Es en serio? ¿Estoy hackeando la tablet cuando tengo aquí la compu?
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I?
Ok. Vamos con la Mary Kelly.
Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential Dedsec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
La policía tiene huevos de meterse con una organización y
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Shit. We knew Albion were assholes, but they're working with Clan fucking Kelly.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People have been disappearing off the streets. A lot of people. We have to do something about this.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Perdón, señora, le pega a usted. Le dejé a la maestra. Capítulo de Dedsec completado. Capítulo de Kelly iniciado. Ok, y yo creo que hasta aquí podemos dejar el jueguito porque... Ajá.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former Dedsec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days Dedsec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's Dedsec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. They shuffled him off to the EPC, where he's waiting to be deported with all the others, if he's lucky.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Okay,